What is DevSecOps? To understand this, let's first try to understand what is DevOps. So when building a software, there are two main teams. One is the development team who actually builds the software, and the other is the operations team who manages the software in production. What happens in DevOps is that it is a way of working where the development team and operations team work closely together. So what happens by doing so, that is, the development team and the operations team working closely together, you will be able to deliver the software faster. This will help to break down barriers between the teams, and you're automating tasks like testing, deployment, and monitoring. Let's try to see how DevOps works with a very simple example. Suppose say that you own a bakery. Normally what happens in the bakery, the person who bakes the bread, let's call this guy the developer, and the person who sells the bread, that is the operations, they work separately. With DevOps, these two people come together. They communicate and collaborate closely to make sure the bread is baked on time and sold fresh every day. So this bread is our software. So in software development, what this means is, first the developers write the code for an application. Automated tools test and deploy the code into production, that is the real-time environment. And then the operations team ensures the system runs smoothly with constant monitoring and fixes any issues very quickly. So now let's go to DevSecOps. DevSecOps was derived from DevOps. So in DevSecOps, security is added into the DevOps process that we just discussed. So in addition to developers and operations working together, the security team is also involved throughout the process. This is to ensure that the software is secure from the start. Let's go back to the same bakery example. So the baker, who is a developer, and the seller, operations, are already working together to deliver fresh bread daily. Now, a food safety expert, this is the security, also joins them. This person ensures that all ingredients and processes are safe and hygienic before the bread is made, and also while it's being sold. So in software development, what does this mean? First, the developers write code and automated tools test, deploy, and check for security vulnerabilities as well. And then security checks happen at every stage of the process, from coding to deployment, ensuring that any issues are caught and fixed immediately. So DevOps made sure that the software is delivered quickly and to keep everything running smoothly. With DevSecOps, the software is delivered quickly and as well as securely. Let's see DevSecOps with real-time examples now. First example that we'll consider is automated security testing in the CI/CD pipeline. So let's say that there is a team developing a new mobile app. So traditionally, they would build and deploy the app, and only after it's ready, the security team would come and test it. So this process often leads to late discoveries of security issues, and this requires rework and delays. In DevSecOps, security is automated and integrated into the CI/CD pipeline. CI/CD pipeline is continuous integration, continuous development. So when a developer pushes new code, automated tools like say SonarQube for static code analysis scan the code for vulnerabilities and bugs. We can also use tools like Veracode or Checkmarks to check the code for security flaws during each build. And if vulnerabilities are found, the build fails and the developer receives an alert to fix it even before he moves to the next stage. Because of all this, the outcome is that the app is continuously tested for security throughout the development process. This reduces the chance of critical vulnerabilities making it into production. Let's see another example. This time consider continuous monitoring and response. Say a large company deploys its website with daily updates. So in the traditional setting, security monitoring is often a separate process that is handled by a dedicated team after the deployment. But in DevSecOps approach, this is slightly different. So first you integrate continuous monitoring tools like, Splunk, AWS CloudWatch or Azure Sentinel to monitor traffic, detect anomalies and look for potential security threats. Say if there is an unusual spike in traffic, then the automated systems immediately flag or mitigate the issue. This can potentially be a DDoS attack. So security incidents are addressed in real time and the response is integrated into the development and operations process. So in DevSecOps, the key is automation, collaboration, and continuous security. So it ensures that security is a constant presence throughout development, that is from coding to infrastructure and monitoring.